Hai, Assalamualaikum to all lecturers. Puan Mazibihah Mak Isa, Encik Adan Zakaria and Puan Nurul Lizawati. My name is Syamin Akila binti Norisham and today, me and my groupmates from Group 2, Mukim Bandar Kuala Langat would like to present our Master Planning Board for course LAS 615 Regional Landscape Planning. So let's start off with a little bit introduction about our site, which is in Bandar Kuala Langat. Bandar is an agricultural area with a traditional settlement. As we can see, Bandar is situated at the centre, in between Jugra, Teluk Panglima Garang and Kelanang. Based on our observation in our inventory and analysis that we did, we divided into 16 attributes altogether. We identified the issues that occur in Bandar will all have a significant impacts that are majority due to agricultural activities and practices. So, for example, the issues that we take from inventory and analysis in wildlife attribute is that the habitat is affected due to the development of agricultural land in Mukim Bandar. Now let's see the problem statement. We identified the several major problems in Mukim Bandar and we divided into two aspects, physical issues and environmental issues. Physical issues is irrigation problems, low water quality and also soil erosion. All these problems were caused by the hands of irresponsible human activities. Next is environmental issues. Environmental issues is, there were several of them in our inventory analysis, but we extracted and summarized them into these three major environmental issues, which is leaching due to uncontrolled agricultural activities, biomass burning, and lastly habitat degradation. These issues were resulting in massive conversion of forests to agricultural land, as Mukim Bandar is now rapidly rising in agricultural exports. So after we identified this problem statement, we decided that we have to find an area that is suitable for agriculture.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Akmal Miroslan. I'm the second presenter for Group 2. Right now, I would like to share with you some details about GIS analysis at Mukim Bandar Kuala Langat, Selangor. Maybe some of you are wondering, what is GIS? For those who don't have any idea about it, I will explain to you. GIS stands for Geographic Information System that acts as a conceptualized framework that provides the ability to capture and analyze spatial and geographic data. We use ArcMap platform to create suitability map for Mukim Bandar. In addition, let me explain about suitability map at Mukim Bandar Kuala Langat, Selangor and the difference between suitability map and sensitivity map. At Mukim Bandar, suitability map related to man-made features that has forced agricultural pollution which cause multiple diverse impact. So, suitability map actually can be defined more to man-made aspect and sensitivity map more to natural aspect. There are 5 parameters for this particular suitability map. We need to overlay 5 maps, which is to be specific industrial map that show industrial building at the particular area. Then wildlife map that indicate wildlife animal population at certain area. After that, hydrology map show the water flow and water irrigation at the area. Next, we have slope map that identify the surface area. And lastly, we have vegetation map. After the map overlap process is completed, we will be able to see that the majority of suitable area in Mukim Bandar located at the northern part, which has a potential in developing sustainable agriculture for local and tourists. Now I would like to share some ideas about design solution. Because we have 5 factors, which is vegetation, hydrology, wildlife, soil, and industrial, we also have 5 different solution ideas for every factor. So, let's start with design solution for vegetation. We need to restructuring of all palm plantation area. Then, for hydrology, we solve the issue through wastewater treatment. After that, for wildlife issue, the solution is to collect all those animals waste to distribute to the compost industry. Next, solution for soil issue is stopping soil erosion via sustainable farming practices. Lastly, solution for industrial is reusing phytotechnologies to clean up contaminated soil and groundwater. We go to the policy and guideline. There are 4 points of guideline that we can follow. First point, we can maintain the natural condition. Number 2, can be used as a recreational area. Number 3, recreational facilities that can be used as a passive, recreational, boardwalk, and fishing. For the last point, which is number 4, development in area near mangrove swamp forest should follow a predetermined displacement 20-meter buffer. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Manushifa Bintin Muhammad. So after the policy and guideline just now, we have come out with our proposal, which we aim to revitalize the agricultural life at Mukim Bandar through sustainable design management and resilience. In order for us to achieve our aim, we have listed 3 main objectives. The first one is to produce a good production outcomes, and the second one is to preserve the land resource, and the third one is to design a sustainable landscape design. In order for us to achieve the objective, we came up with a proposal entitled Bandar Koilangat Bandar Agro Industry. With the concept of rich written, the 4 factors which are better biodiversity, resource use efficiency, and economic production, and also resilience will help to achieve our group aim. So for this Bandar Mukim, we have came up with 4 main parcels, which is the first parcel is A, B, C, and D that cover about 9 areas. Each parcel have its own intention. For the parcel A, we want to improve the social aspect in Mukim Bandar through sustainability and connectivity between users. For parcel B, we want to focus on the ecological enrichment. And for the parcel C, we are mainly focused on the agricultural aspects. And last but not least, for the parcel D, we are mainly focused on conservation. Then we go further for every parcel. For the first one, which is parcel A, consists of 3 areas. The first area is the lively forest. The lively forest have the bird watching to avoid the bird habitat from depletion, and the next one is boardwalk as a boundaries to protect the animal, and the last one is center tourist awareness about the protection of the wildlife. So moving for the second area, which is agro-ecos. Agro-ecos provide a waterfront gathering space in order to create a micro moisture for the community, and at the same time to establish the ecological community. So moving to the third area, which is greenhouse park, is an establishment of a community including water mitigation catchment. Then we go further for the parcel B, which consists of 2 areas. So the first area is ecotourism aquaculture, which we're locating the farm at a suitable area and in a systematically arrangement. And for the next area, which is mangrove ecology enrichment, which we provide a tetrapod which is able to solving the erosion issues, and at the same time is also able to strengthen the mangrove fruit. Then we go further for the parcel C, which is consists of 1 area. The only area which is biological barrier, which we provide a planting barrier and also the animal shelter to improve the wildlife welfare. Then we go further for the last parcel, which is parcel D. It consists of 2 areas, which are through solubilizing nitrogen and grey to green through decompose to provide nutrient for the biodiversity, and the septic tanks to provide sewage treatment.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all my lectures. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Ahmad Rozi from Group 2. Today I would like to present on topic Sustainable Development Goals, or well known as SDG, in Mukim Bandar Design Strategy. In this phase, our group has proposed 4 theme areas, which is Team A, Recreational Social Area, and Team B, Ecological Area, and Team C, Agriculture Area, and the last for the 4th team is Conservation Area. From this team, we approach with 9 design areas, which is for the team A, we have 2 design areas, which is agro acres and greenhouse park. For team B, we have 3 design approach, which is lively forest, mangrove ecological enrichment, and biological barrier. For team C, we have 2 design approach, which is aquaculture, ecotourism, and grey to green. And for the team D, which is the last team, we come up with 2 design approach, which is solubilizing nitrogen and wild animal disturbance. In order to achieve our mission and goal, every design approach that has come out will occur 5 sustainable development goals, which is good health and well-being, clean water and sanitation, sustainable cities and communities, decent work and economic growth, and the last one is life on land. Our aim in rejuvenating agricultural life through sustainable land management do meet well with our objective, which is good production outcome, sustainable landscape design, and preserve land resources. As a conclusion, the overall goal of agricultural landscape planning based on the concept rich return is to regain back the landscape planning that can enhance and increase the current landscape agriculture area. And the 5 SDG that we have come out, which is good health and well-being, clean water and sanitation, decent work and economic growth, sustainable cities and communities, and life on land, is related with the issue on our side.